Hello my friends, I am so excited about today's video. As you can see, a little bit of old, a little bit of new. We have been doing this kitchen in 3 stages. Pantries 1, 2, and 3. So I'm gonna share with you the main details about stage 1, which is turning a closet slash what they use for a pantry into my favorite pantry I have ever had, ever. I'm gonna show you all the design ideas, the inspiration behind it. I'm so obsessed with it, I cannot even begin to tell you. So I'm so excited about today's video because this has been long awaited. I've been wanting to share this for weeks and weeks, and now it is finally time. And you get a little bit, you don't see the whole thing, you get a little view. Let's make it a little bit of a surprise there. So let's just put that right there. I'm really excited. I'm really excited. If you are new here, we sold our brand new build home of our dreams to buy some land in this fixer upper, and we are slowly but surely turning it into our own. And the house has a ton of character, it's got good bones, so we are just throwing our heart and soul in here. We are planning to make this our forever home, so yeah, I'm really excited. I think you guys are gonna really love it, because if you have limited space on where to put your food, or you just want to extend your kitchen, this is a really good way of doing it. Like I said, they had like a closet there. It was like a super wide closet. I mean, I guess you could consider it a pantry, but I think of closet because we all have the same like bifold doors in the bedroom. So in my mind, I see closet. So really excited. I have completely maximized the space in this kitchen as well as the functionality, which is amazing. So I'm really excited. I have had some people ask me, whoa, wait, you sold your last house? Yes, I'm gonna put that in the description box below. We sold that big, beautiful home, but we got peace. We got peace and quiet. We have land for our kids to run around, and we have a forever home. So sometimes you gotta let things go and take a step back to really figure out what you need in your life. And we realized we didn't need a big giant house, which although it's very hard to let it go, we needed this, and this is a blessing. And we are so thankful to be here. And yeah, I'm excited to share everything we do with this little fixer-upper. So before we go too far, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like this video. We are so close to the goal. I usually don't do this on here, but I have never in my life ever won an award. Never. Not in cheer, not in anything else, never. And I have worked my booty off for 6 years. 6 years. So the fact that we're almost at 100,000 makes you want to cry, because it's because of you, not because of me. I'm overcome with emotion because I just have so much gratitude, and I'm so thankful. And it's been a long, hard road, but I stuck with it. There was a little still small voice inside of me that said just keep going, and we're so close. And it's huge for me. It's huge because it's a personal accomplishment for me. It's huge because I feel like I'm doing some good in the world by sharing what I'm going through in my life and hopefully inspiring you. So I would love for you to consider subscribing. I'm just happy you're here regardless. Let's go ahead and get started with everything that we had to do to turn that into this. I love y'all. Let's go. So here's the before. Now pay attention to what I was saying about it being a closet. It reminds me of a closet because of the bifold doors and the space that it has. It would be a larger closet than what you may have in a typical bedroom. But yeah, it just really reminds me of a closet. So obviously it is the pantry because it's in the kitchen. So you could even call it a food closet. I don't know. The house was built in the 90s. I don't know what the guy was doing, but I needed to make this more functional. We have very limited space, so it is essential to make it more functional and have just more areas to put food and to organize the food, because it's all over the place. So while Chris takes off the bifold doors, we are going to try to tag team. I do everything that I feel like I can do because I do want to take on more of these projects, and he does the heavy lifting. literally and figuratively. So he's going to take these. You can donate these to Habitat for Humanity. So just know if you have a Goodwill or Habitat for Humanity or any place like that, they will take these. So they can be recycled, which is great because somebody may need them. So Chris is using this tool. Unfortunately, I don't know what it's called. Sorry, y'all. You know, I can hardly remember my kids' names, let alone these crazy tools. So he is going to cut all of the surrounding wall. So when you look at this pantry and you look in, there is about, I don't know, 8 to 10 inches all around it, as you see. So I had the bright idea of taking all of this off to be able to expose the entire space. I had multiple quotes from modular designs and other closet, like internet closet companies where they will design it for you. And then I had a local one come out and we were about to pull the trigger. As we were looking at everything, I realized there was something inside my soul. I was like, no, this is just not it. It didn't look good. It didn't feel like it would blend in with the vision I had with the kitchen. So I decided to just kind of look elsewhere. Also, it was over $5,000 and I did not have the budget for that. I just could not do that for a pantry. So this was the idea I had. I told Chris, I'm like, I really think with all of the measurements that I had, because I measured inside the space, I said, once we take this off, I think that we will really be able to maximize not only the face, but the functionality of the kitchen. It'll be an extension of the kitchen and it will flow, it'll be beautiful. So that's what I'm doing. He measures all the way around, as you see, and he is going to cut all of this drywall off. He is using his shop vac, so as he's cutting, he is getting all of the sawdust and everything, and he's making sure he's measuring. He knows exactly where everything is. There is electrical here, so if you are going to do a project like this, please turn off the breaker in this area. You don't want to get into all of that. So he's taken the top part of the drywall off, and before he takes the studs down, I'm just going to give you, I wanted to show this to you right here. Now, we do run into the fact that this is a load-bearing wall, so we had to finagle and maneuver some of the plans a little bit. I want to encourage you, if you have an idea in your mind, draw it out and then get quotes and see what things will be. And if you don't like the price that someone gives you, go and get another quote. And if you think that's not going to work either, then get creative. That's what I did. So I'm going to start removing all of the items out of here, and you can already see how much space that we have gained just by taking that exterior wall, or not exterior wall, but that front lip, if you will, that little space where they had to build it out to put the doors. There is so much real estate here that we can use and make more functional, especially with a family our size. It is really essential. And this house is just the cutest little thing, but this space is limited in a lot of ways. So being able to have something where we can put all of our food and have it organized, but even extend the kitchen, is going to be such a good thing. So throughout this process, I did come in here and organize a lot of this. I'm not going to keep all of that in this video because I decided to do a designated video as my next one of a pantry organization. I thought that would be, fine. Otherwise, this video would be way too long. So here's all the food taken out of the pantry. Now, guess in the comments below, how long did my dining room stay like this? I'll wait. I love working with tools. If I'm being honest with you, I feel like I'm doing some like crazy good work. So I was like, yes, let me work with the drill. He's like, do your thing. So again, these, like the bifold doors, are definitely something that can be recycled. Of course, you can take them to the dump, but take them to Goodwill, Salvation Army, Habitat for Humanity. That is a fantastic place to take any of your household stuff. It's also a great place to purchase stuff, but just so you know, if you don't know where to take this, that's a great place. So you don't have to do this step, but we decided to pull all of the anchors out of the wall, and we also filled all of these holes up. If you've got something coming in its place and you're not going to see it, you don't have to bother. But for us, we wanted to take that extra step and just to make this space like it is brand new. I mean, to an extent, we didn't paint the inside, but we just wanted to fill in all of the holes. So this is what it looks like. And all of the patch and paint, or whatever it is called, it has to dry. And so I'm going to start bringing in the cabinets, or he and I both. Now, I want to encourage you. Now, you can get quotes, and I got a lot of quotes. I did Home Depot, I did Lowe's, I did RTA.com, I did other cabinet places, and I think the highest was 7,000 or 8,000. Maybe 6, somewhere in there. It was pretty high. It was enough for me to say absolutely not. Then the ones from Home Depot and Lowe's, that was an incredible price, but the quality was just not something I was interested in. If this is going to be a home we're going to stay in for a long time, I want to put quality products in there. So I got on Facebook Marketplace. I looked for a couple of weeks, and I actually looked for used cabinets because there are so many on there. So I want to encourage you to go there. However, I wasn't able to find the style and the size that I wanted and needed. So I actually found a distributor on there, and there are so many distributors on there that have so many cabinets that they can access for a fraction of the cost. If you ever do any sort of renovation, you can see I am super excited about my drawers. If you ever do any sort of renovation in your house where you need new cabinets, drawers, drawers, drawers. If you use drawers, it can make wall cabinets almost obsolete. And I mean it. There is such potential with saving space with drawers instead of things getting lost way back in those cabinets. So very pleased, and like I had said, this is all solid wood, dovetail, soft close, shaker cabinets. I was so happy. I felt like I feel like it's starting to really come together. So prior to finding out that we had a load-bearing wall, the idea was to have a pantry on both sides, which is 18 inches each, a 36-inch drawer base, an 18-inch drawer base, and an 18-inch garbage pull-out. And so then that was going to be able to have between the pantries, have two 36-inch wall cabinets above. But that wasn't able to happen because we had to modify things. That's just the way it is. So I ended up after we realized like this is not going to work, there was something about it that I just didn't love. Thankfully, Chris really encouraged me to make the change. I didn't want to inconvenience anybody. I didn't want to bother the people we got the cabinets from and tell them, hey, I need to return a couple. I don't like it. I didn't want to bother Chris. And he's like, this is no bother. This is the pantry that you've been dreaming of, that you want for your home in the long run. So this is your opportunity to make the change. And I'm so thankful he told me that, because there was just something that wasn't hitting right with me. So we did end up switching the two 18-inch base cabinets and the 36-inch wall cabinet, and you will see that in the final layout. So this is when we are realizing this isn't going to work. Something's not right. We're going to have an empty space, but you know what? Like we always do, we work it out, we hug it out, and you know, we just have fun with each other. I want to encourage you to have fun. This can be a very, very stressful process. Trust me, we're not immune to lashing out at times, but just stop, hug, laugh, get silly with each other, and just kind of think of the end result, the end goal, and it will make sense. As you see here, we were like, that is not gonna work. That looks horrible. And we were able to fix it. I do want to add, these pantries are extremely heavy, so you want to make sure you bolt them into a stud, because, you know, everything needs to be put in a stud just to make sure it's stable, but especially these pantries, because they were just, while we had them sitting in the front room, it scared me so much. Emma loves to go into the cabinets, and I would catch her in there, and I'm like, no. I think we had them in the front room, no kidding, for almost 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I know I've posted some cleaning videos or decluttering videos where I showed you what they look like. This project has been going on for so incredibly long, but I am so happy it is finally, like, oh, it's finally coming together. Now we as in Chris and Liam are putting the wall cabinets up. If you ever do wall cabinets, it really does help to just get a 2x4, put it in the stud where it's level, and that way the cabinet just sits on there if you don't have an extra pair of hands. I just feel like that is such a great tip. And that's what he's doing. He's able to just have it resting on there, and then he will bolt it into a stud. So this cabinet here is 36 inches, and that is to match the base cabinet on the floor, on the bottom. Yeah, the base cabinet on the bottom. Liam is so silly, and when he does those things in front of the camera, it just, I don't know, I love it, because obviously he's doing it. He doesn't mind that I'll leave it in here. But when he was little and I was just getting started on my YouTube journey and I was just giddy with excitement, I remember doing late night cleaning videos, and when he should be going to bed, or he would come out and get some water, and then when I was editing those videos, it would be so sweet, where he would just, with this sweet little sweet voice, it would be like, please subscribe to my mommy. It would make us so happy. And I just love having those memories. He is so tall now. He is just, I mean, he is shooting up there like a rocket. He is so close to his dad's height, and he's only 13 years old. So that boy is going to be a force to be reckoned with. And he has the most beautiful red hair. All of my kids have such a beautiful shade of red, but the texture of his and the color of his is just so beautiful and vibrant. I wish I could have that color too. My hair is naturally auburn, and if I could just have it that copper penny red, that would just make my day. Seriously, shout out to First Choice Cabinets in Tampa. Just incredibly nice people, very accommodating, more than affordable, and quality products. If you're in Tampa, check them out. I found them on Facebook Marketplace. I did not film taking the cabinets out and then putting them back in. I figured you would see it like you do here. I've got my items to organize there on the island, but I wanted to show you all of the space on the inside. The drawers are fantastic, and like I had mentioned before, get drawers. It will help maximize the space. You can use everything and things don't get lost back there. So that is what I did over here. I also wanted this to kind of look like a dresser, if that makes sense. I wanted it to look like its own separate piece, although still a part and an extension of the kitchen. And when it's all done, I really think it came out beautifully. So I'm going to start putting these items in here. I'm not going to do all of the organization in here this video. However, I'm going to do one video specifically for that. Now, my carpenter came and did the crown molding. He's the one who did my entertainment center right here, if you remember this from the last house. But he put the crown molding on. He did a great job, and he even said kudos to me that the cabinets were very, very good. So that made me happy. So like I had said, there will be a pantry organization video. That will be in my next video. If you want to see that, make sure you hit my subscribe button. Listen, that is totally free, and it just lets you know when I upload new videos. But if you want to be notified, make sure you hit that bell. That's beautiful. So this is the final portion of any of the organization I'll be sharing about this pantry. You'll have to see the rest of that if you're interested in the next video. Here is the island. I'm going to share a few clips of us taking this out. I did sell this granite slab for $500 on Facebook Marketplace. That is a steal. The crown molding around the cabinets looks absolutely stunning, and we are just going to start removing everything and putting it on the back porch. The lady that we met through purchasing the cabinets, they are actually going to come and pick up these cabinets and resell them. That was not something I wanted to personally do, so I'm happy to let her do it.
It's Friday night and I feel alright. The party's here on the west side. Pick up a party, pick up I don't know what that was for really long time. So we can either go up and over. So what I want to do is turn it. Yes. Yep, set her down just like that. So that when I'm cutting, it's over the concrete, and we can vacuum it around it.
So we're, oh, the bottom here.
For that.
Oh, did you already mark it?
Yep.
Very cool.
Now.
You ready to get down? Or you want me to put a show on? Actually, no. We need to go take a bath. You have, let me start your bath. Wait 1 minute.
I can stop whenever you want me.
No, you're fine. In my hood tonight. Oh my goodness. Look it up.
Pump it up.
This would be a great breakfast for her. So I got these here. This is from, I think it's called rejuvenation.com. I'll leave it in the description box. But I searched the web so much for some good handles. I didn't know exactly what I wanted, so I had some delivered from Amazon. I just wasn't in love with the quality. Felt very light, which that might be great for you, and it also was like a champagne rose gold. So I found these, and I really want this to look like its own little like a piece of furniture. So I thought this would look really nice. This is 6 inches. We'll go right there. And then I got these. I was on the fence if I would want those or these, which are stunning. So we decided to go with that. I'm gonna do knobs right here. He's putting in the holes right now. So all of the uppers, even over here when these get done, will be knobs. All of the lowers, like the drawers, are gonna be this. All of the doors will be this. This is 12, no, this is 8 inches right here. So I'll have all of the information. They're very sturdy, solid, extremely well made. I'll be the first one to say they are not affordable at all. But there were certain things that I was just not willing to, there were just certain things I was willing to spend the money on, and knobs and like these little details for me were the thing. I was able to get the cabinets cheaper. I was able to do a lot of things cheaper. He's doing so much himself. But the granite, I did get the granite I wanted. These 100%. The next thing I'm trying to decide on whether I'm going to splurge and do like, I don't know, specific little organizers for the inside. I don't know. Right now we have this and it looks fine, but this is all going to get rearranged for the final look. And I have to still paint up there. Our favorite woodworker, is that what you call them? Wood crafter, wood craftsman? Carpenter came in and did that, which looks amazing. And we are still waiting for the slab here. This is supposed to be in on Friday. He told us that it was actually supposed to be in last Tuesday, but he told us that our slab actually fell. It wasn't strapped down. It fell during a storm and shattered. So I was trying to have all of this, you know, scheduled. It's like we had this taken out on a Sunday or a Saturday. They were supposed to have the slab in by Tuesday. He comes Tuesday and he's like, well, oops, it broke. So now we've waited. It's going to be a total of 10 days, which is fine, but it has been a pain. You don't have your kitchen, so that's tough, but you know, we're working through it. But that's going to be done. And then the next thing we're going to do, which won't be in this video, we are going to get, he ordered more of the slabs, and we're going to get the rest of the cabinets, new appliances. This is going to be gone. This is going to be gone. This is going to be a whole wall unit of wall oven and microwave. It's going to stop here. This is going to go all the way across, and we're going to have a hood there. So then that'll be it. The kitchen will be 110% done. I'll be so thankful because I need just one room done. He put the curtains up. They look fantastic. So yeah, it's coming along. I did not share all of the granite going in, but I did want to show you how this turned out. I didn't expect to do the granite backsplash, but I'm a little obsessed. What do you think about it? So as I had mentioned, I wanted this to look like its own section, like a piece of furniture almost. A lot of people are doing the long handle, so I wanted to do something a little bit different. I am so impressed with the quality of these handles. This is the granite that we were able to get for the island. Now, after 2 other slabs falling through, literally, this is the one that we were able to get that was somewhat remotely similar to the pantry granite. That's just the way it goes. I'm actually not mad at it because it gives it some visual interest, but granite is a natural stone. Quartz is man-made. Quartz is actually much more expensive for a man-made product, so I'm very pleased with the granite, but that's why I went with it, because it's a natural stone. This sink, oh my gosh, this sink is like sink jewelry, and I'm obsessed with it. Found it at Lowe's, and I wanted a vintage look, but Chris wanted a nice, sturdy gooseneck. I felt like this meets us both in the middle. I'm very pleased with it. So we still got to hook up the sink, but it is coming along. Tell me what you guys think, and I will see you guys in my pantry video. Make sure you like this video, subscribe if you're new, and I love you, and I will see you in the next one. And don't forget, you are so loved and you are so worthy, and oh my gosh, I am so thankful for you. Bye guys.